All right, guys, and welcome to the West Coast. This is the map that is going to be
I'm
on
up
the
here
3
by
Dudes
15. I can
Gaming
bring a tipper
Network.
and a tractor if you want.
We are
Okay, that works.
joined by Grizzly Bear Sims, Rockhound, and Spectre51. If any of you want to join us in multiplayer fun, you can do so. All you need to do is be a member over at the 3 Dudes Gaming Network. And in that forum, there will be a multiplayer thread that will have all of the information on basically how to connect to the server. There'll be a link to the downloads to download the mods, and then the password is in there, and you all will be able to
does that need
to join us.
What's on 35?
I'll be streaming for about
the
next 2 hours myself, but at this point the server is now open for anyone that wants to come and participate. Right now the server has 12 slots, so up to 12 people could be in the server at any one point in time. So feel free to go ahead, sign up if you're not already a member, and come on in and have some fun with us. So with that, I've got to try to figure out what the heck we're doing. I think we've got some fields we're going to harvest. We've got Spectre here. Looks like he's getting the tipper. I think we've got Rockhound in a combine. And like I said, we've got a couple fields to harvest, so we're probably just going to try to figure out what we need to get done here in the next little bit. So hope you all enjoy. I see a massive Fergus. Oh, you just took it. I'll take the. I'll go. Did you find a second tipper?
No, I'm just kind of tabbing around trying to get the lay of the land here. Go ahead and get whatever. I was actually thinking about maybe just if you want to run second tipper, Farmer Klein or somebody, then I suppose if I can find a tractor and a baler, I'll just or let's see, or do we want what do we want to do with the straw? Do we want to bale it? Let's see what we have on this map as far as hardware.
All right, we got no cows so far, no animals, so we don't necessarily need straw there. But we can't really store straw in any type of a silo, so unless we're going to. Do we have chopped straw mod on here?
I think we do, yeah.
So we either spread it back on the field or we bale it and store it in anticipation of having some animals. Hey, country girl, how are you doing today?
Or I guess just spread it back on the field, and then I think that field, does that field need to be plowed? Let's look. I think it does. I think everything still needs to be plowed.
Yeah, nothing's plowed other than 6.
Okay, then I'll grab somewhere I saw one of the big cloths. I'll grab that and bring the plow down, and just that way we can, I'll plow right behind you guys.
Sounds good.
Got game sound. Yeah, cows go moo. This map is in the mod hub. It was released a couple maybe a week ago. All right. I said we are trying to get our bearings here. This is the first time most of us have been in on the map on the multiplay server, so we're trying to figure out where things are. I have been tasked to run a second tipper to the combine. Now I've got to try to figure out where there's a tipper at. Just going to cheat and look at the menu here. And see if we can't find it. We got tons of tractors. There's a tipper. Where's that on at? Spectre's got that one. Looks like. Alright, are you kidding me? We only have one tipper? We're going to have to rectify that situation. Sure. I think we only got one tipper.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got one agroliner tipper. We got multiples of lots of things, but only one tipper.
All right. Well, let's fix that. I don't know where. Do you know where the spawn point is on? I'm sure you do because you did the map review on this. Or the reset point.
Yeah, it's up there in field. I think it's up there in 30, which I'm actually up here by. So, yeah, if you
Okay,
reset it, I should see it pop in.
What type of tipper do you want?
Oh, we can just go with another one of those green agroliners, not the dolly.
Okay, the 3-axle. The 45,000.
The non-dolly version.
Is it the 45,000 liter one?
Let's see here.
Well,
Cal Goes Moo asks who was in charge of the equipment. Only one tipper and 3 telehandlers.
Yeah. It must be the 21,000 one.
You know when you look for something and you can never see it because you're staring right at it?
Yeah. Well, do you think we need something bigger than that?
So trying to find the tipper category. They said we're staring.
All right,
There it is.
I'll just get a second one like this.
The HDK 302, or yeah, the TKD 302.
Yeah, TKD 302. Okay.
All right.
It's been purchased. Let me see where.
Hey, Rubber Burner, how you doing?
Yeah, we got a bunch of telehandlers.
I think there's another combine sitting over there too, a Rostelmash or something.
I want to make sure I don't reset the wrong one.
Okay. Yeah, we got like 3 combines and 1 tipper.
All right, that must have been an oversight of Duck Zorly. He's too focused on grass.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a bunch of grass equipment too.
Actually, for the record, the reset point's in the field north of 14, the unnumbered field. I see it pop. Saw it pop in. Rockhound, you'd be happy we got a Volter with wide tires.
Nice. I grabbed this little combine figure. It'd keep me busy for a little while harvesting this little field.
Yeah, I just got to figure out how to get over to the tipper now. Rubber Burner's too busy working on his own map to come join us.
Aw. Hey, Spectre, I see you over there.
Yeah, just killing time.
Yeah, I got a few more passes. Unless you want to follow me around and unload me while I harvest.
Just remember, we got crop destruction on.
I was
just gonna say I'll wait.
All right.
Uh-oh. The thing looks better in red. That's my opinion, though.
Your pipe's on the wrong side for me to.
I know. I'll back up. When I get ready to unload, I'll get in a clear spot for you.
Sounds good. What looks better in red, the Voltra?
Well, the Voltra looks good in red too, but the Kloss, the big old Kloss that Jerry's in, looks better in red.
Oh, I like the Voltra. That's a nice tractor. I like the dark brown color.
Oh no, that's the footpath. That is not the right road I want to be on. This isn't Glance. This is, what's the other one called?
Spectre or something?
Inspecting it.
Hey Tyler, how are you doing?
Yeah, I think it's the inspector mod.
Never used it.
That may have been what we had on here before I got accustomed to Glance. We can swap it out next time or later.
I gotta get used to drive control. I don't use that normally, but worse things have happened.
So right now we're just, I'm just having the issues of being not on the map very much, so not really familiar with where the roads are. Getting just a wee lost. I'm sure there was a quicker route to the farm that has the tipper, but
What speed we running? 1x, 5x?
1x.
All right.
we are. Yeah, Calco's Moose says that this is the Inspect 17 mod. We're about to the farm because I remember seeing the potato storage shed. Alrighty, let's turn on in here. See, someone's already driven on the grass. With this map, you drive on the grass, it changes color.
Do we have any baling tools, or do we decide just to leave this raw?
I think we want to spread it, and then we're going to plow it under.
Okay.
Alrighty. Some of these farms look an awful lot alike, to the point of, you know, the other one had grass on the back, so I kind of thought that was where the tipper would pop in, but that was here. Alright, let's run back there and see if we can't help with the grain unloading. We'll do a little in-cab driving. Oh, the lag is killing me here.
I see a Grizz running around the field.
Yeah, I was looking for the field opening.
It's right over there, right where you're headed.
Hey Tyler, if I haven't already said hey, I think I did, but I don't remember.
I had a hard time getting his header off of that trailer.
Yeah, those in-game header trailers are
Awful.
awful. Yeah, there's a mod that's much better.
I usually use the headers that got the fold-out wheel.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just gonna take a shortcut here through the hedge.
All right. You know, after we do this harvest, we could just mow all the grass on the map and then leave Zorly with nothing to do.
There you go.
All right, so we finally made our way back here to the field.
What's that harvester hold?
I think 665. And look at it in the store real quick.
And as Grizzly Bear Sims was saying, we need to try to figure out where in the heck we come into the field at. Well, let's see if we can't turn around here and
Now you got the big one plow there, huh?
try to find the right way into the field. Turn around up here. Oh. Oh. Thought we would clear the pole, but no, we gotta. There we go. Well, let's see if we can't find the right field entrance. And help these guys out. Did you say the field entrance is down there by your header trailer?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I could have grabbed a bigger plow or a bigger harvester.
Alright guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go see what my kid's asking for me for. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta check on the kid.
All
right.
I didn't know crop destruction affects the free grass too, huh?
Yep. Sure does. There's a mod that will make it to where it doesn't affect the grass.
Hey guys, I'm back now. Sorry about that. This is Cow Goes Moose at a TC5, holds 6430 liters. And the header trailer
Hey,
drive on till the combine starts. Oh. Just giving us some advice on how to get the
So
header
I'm
off the
getting pretty
trailer.
close to finishing up on your map there, Rockhound.
which one's Serenity Valley?
So
Yeah, I own like 80% of the fields and got all the production up. And
we've got
Awesome, dude.
there's
I
another there's a
ain't
mod
bought
out
this
there.
first field, dude. I just been managing the fields I got with the map and got all the production going. I'm always playing that map, but right now I'm in the middle of making another one and tweaking some vehicles. So
There's a
I
modded header
started
trailer
modeling
out
some
there
buildings
that,
for the
that
map
works
I want to put
really
together.
good.
So
cool.
I just don't remember the name of it at the
What
moment. Can't really
what
look it up.
program are you using?
I'm starting in SketchUp, but I told you you're supposed to use Blender or something like my Blender or Maya. But
SketchUp's all right. Isn't that one? It used to be free, but now I think you got to pay for it. I think. Is that Google SketchUp?
yeah, it is. But
Yeah.
there's a free version, but I don't know what it does that the pro one doesn't.
Well, it's gonna limit you, I know, on some stuff. I use Maya. You can I actually got a free copy of Maya. I didn't buy it. I started with a trial, and then I registered as a student because I was teaching myself how to use it. So
Yeah, that's like that's like
That doesn't
$800
count.
a license.
That doesn't count.
yeah, it does.
That's like $800 a license.
Yeah, licenses are expensive for Maya, big time. But I just registered as a student.
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust them down a little bit, but mine
Hey,
should be
Rockam,
pretty good.
What maps have you created?
Just Serenity Valley. It's the only one I've got published. I've got a second one I'm working on now.
Okay, great.
It's the Serenity Valley 4.1, the one Farmer Klein did the Let's Play
Is
series on.
is the
And
volume
then
any
I
better
did
for
the,
them now?
Expansion, the Rise of Industry. Serenity Valley 2, the Rise of Industry. That was my very first go at map make.
Hey Ed, how are you
How
doing?
many hours did you say you have put into that?
Months upon months. To narrow it down into a time frame, I really can't do it. I have no clue.
All right, let's see here. Let's see if that helps. I knocked him down a little bit more there.
Starting, I got an idea laid out, and I don't know if I should terrain sculpt first, lay roads down, whatever.
Yeah, the first thing I did was just kind of get my terrain set the way I wanted it, go around it, smooth it all out. If you're gonna import a terrain, then or you can just sculpt your own terrain.
How's that? Is that better, Ed?
And then do your roads. And then start with your. I did my. The first
When I
thing
look at
did,
my,
though, I put my main farm in.
when I look at
That was the
OBS,
first thing I did, and I went around and,
the signal levels
started
for
laying the roads, and then
they're
sculpting
talking is a
around the
little
roads. I'm
higher
actually
than
pretty flat because, you know, like I said,
the
I
game
wasn't
audio.
good at it. And even the hardest thing right now for me is getting the roads to conform with the terrain.
I was just gonna say, it seems to me like because you're limited in road pieces, the first step would be to lay out a road network and then sculpt your terrain to the road network. But
yeah, that's if you want to do the elevations and all that stuff, then yeah, lay your roads in first, and then bring your terrain up to the roads or down to the roads.
Oh.
It takes a lot of practice, dude. You'll get it.
Lag can get to you really bad sometimes when you're trying to drive.
It does take a lot of that, but I tell you, there's a lot of good videos on YouTube, and Are you registered with the
Well, I
developer
appreciate the
network?
feedback, guys, because I don't want them. I don't want them
Yeah.
screaming in your
Yeah,
ears.
you got a lot of answers there too.
I thought it'd speed things up. I'm bringing a second harvester around.
Oh, thank you.
Since the tipper is only 23% full, I figured what's the use for a second tipper for now?
Where's the silo that I'm putting this one when I'm full?
Well, there's two silos on the map. There's one over by the farm that's field 15. I'll tell you what name it is, but the color I can't tell what the color is. And then there's another silo down here on one of these other farms. I don't know if it's the farm by 43 or it's a farm down by 78, but let's see here. No, it's
60 is good enough.
there's a farm right across the street. 43, right beside 43, that's got a silo. So there's only two silos, the one at the field down by 43 and the field up by 15.
Are we planning on considering one of these farms kind of like home base?
Whoa! Let's not lose our header.
Got a lot of gear up there, 15, maybe 15 makes a lot of sense.
About to make an awful mess of this. Kind of messed up the header trailer there, but oh well.
Over here, Spectre. I'll get you some more grain.
The header trailer I like is it's got like a
About to run you over anyway.
it's got like a French name to it. I'm not really sure what the
Oh, I just thought I'd give my viewers something to see other than me sitting over there in the corner twiddling my thumbs.
There you go.
All you had to do is ask me to move.
Oh, that's okay. I figured you'd have to move in just a moment anyway to go into it.
oh. Yeah, Ed, we're pretty much using most space game machines. There's a few mods, but not a whole lot. And that's mostly because we want to make it fairly easy for people to download. So you're not downloading, like a gig, 2 gigs of mods. I think even with the few mods that we do have, the download's like 900 megs. But half of that is the map. We will help out harvesting here. Try to hammer this out. Yeah, I'm going to give us a little extra room here by putting a second headland in on this side.
Okay. Well, I figured with the
And then I'm going to go on the other end of the field and work, and we'll meet kind of in the middle.
Alright.
Well, Ed, you're free to join us if you want. We got plenty of slots on the server. You just need to download the mods. If you're a member of 3Dudes Gaming Network, that's all you really need to get in.
This beast is a little slow to get moving.
That's that drive control that's doing it to you.
Yeah.
Whoa! Just going to chunk off this corner and try to make some reasonably straight runs.
Man, that plow is a beast.
There should be a link at the bottom, Ed, where you just download all the mods in a single zip. Oops. And I would suggest, even if you think you've got the mod, you go ahead and just download them all. Because if you've got the mod but it's a different version, then you'll have issues joining in. And what I typically do is, on multiplay servers, I will have a separate folder for the mods and the map for the multiplay. And then when I go to join a multiplay server, I'll just rename my mods folder to something like single player mods, and then I'll change the name of the multiplay mod folder to just mods. And then when I launch the game, I've got just the mods that are used in the multiplay server. And that way, if I have a version of a mod that's different than the version that multiplay server is using, I don't have to worry about version conflicts or mod conflicts with some other mod. Hey Spectre, did you figure out your mod conflict, or did you just do a different folder?
No, I think I had too many mods.
Is there a such thing as having too many mods?
No. I think it's an issue with my computer. I've got a storage space.
Yeah, I keep separate folders for all my save games and for all my Let's Play series and multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, I did that. I did that with Farm Sim 15, but I've not had a problem. Now I could do that with multiplayer stuff. I haven't had a problem with 17 with having any map folders.
Cool.
Yeah, other than the fact that if you have a bunch of mods, it does chew up more memory because it does load all the mods even though you haven't selected them on game boot. So it kind of puts them all in memory, and you can see your memory usage really spike there if you've got a bunch of mods. Now with that said, I think I've got about 220 mods in my mod folder at any one given time.
Wow. I finally figured out on my hops issue I was having, I've switched it over and made it harvestable with a corn header instead of a grain header. Works out a lot better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it pulls it down into the header better than it does with the grain header.
Okay.
You can use a corn harvester on it too, like corn.
So will that work with any corn header at that point, or do you have to have some modded corn header?
No, it's implemented into the mod description, the main mod description, mod desk, where it will be any corn header can harvest it.
And I saw where you replied to my question, that general statement I had about Upper Mississippi River Valley, where
Right.
could a map author put in? Yeah. So for those that obviously haven't been a part of that conversation, on the Upper Mississippi River Valley map, skip one, Rockhound. I'm coming right behind you.
Okay.
There's several fields that are down in a river valley, kind of a floodplain, and I was theorizing that it'd be cool if those fields had a higher yield rate, because they would be nutrient rich, being in a floodplain.
Right.
And Rockhound verified that that was indeed something that a map author could do, was to tweak the yield rates at a field level.
It has to be, you have to write it'll have to be done with a script, but it can be done. Alright, it's all yours, buddy. Finish it up.
That is a little header.
It's very little. A little bit closer, I get it. I think I can cut over there. Come on. There it goes. What else we need harvested? Oh, I done rolled away from you. Hang on a minute.
Alright, we got for this header we have soybeans down at field 62.
Alright. I'd really like to get a bigger header though.
Well, you could put that one away and find the other harvester if you wanted.
Oh, that means I gotta put this header on a trailer, carry it back to the farm. Aye.
I kind of made a mess of your header. Your trailer.
My trailer?
Yeah. Because you kind of left it right there in the middle of the way.
Well, I wasn't expecting the whole crew to come over here. I about had to tip it over just to get the dang header off of it.
Yeah, I'll swap out that with the modded version. I've got a modded version of the header trailer that works perfect.
Oh, my canola.
I'm sorry. I forgot about crop destruction.
All right, Spectre, you're good.
Silo at 15 with this? Is that what we decided?
There's a silo right across the street if you want. Oh, this lag and trying to put this thing on a header trailer is killing me. I think my daughter is watching a TV show or something, streaming something, because trying to do fine movements when you hit the gas and nothing happens, and all of a sudden you jump. Back up here. Oh, we want to go forward. Oh. Let's not go forward.
Go ahead, Farmer Clown, you can do a loop if you want to.
Oh, I'm suffering some horrible lag. I think my kid's streaming some show off of YouTube or something.
Hey, maybe he's watching Grizzly Bear's Times.
Oh no, it's the other one. Who knows what she's watching? Plus, I couldn't remember if the headers or on header trailers could go through the edges or not.
I think so. I think if Bullet Bill did this one like he did Cobra Park Farm, it's everything can go through except for hay bales. And that includes a hay bale that's on a trailer.
All right, let's see here. We need to get down to field 62. So we just need to stay on this road, and then we'll go down south, I guess. Yep, stay on this road until we get to 84, then we'll go south and get to 62 that way. All right, well, I'm taking this thing down to field 62. Of course, Rockhound, if you wanted, you could pick up a corn header. You've got corn and sunflowers to harvest.
Okay.
Yep, when I finish plowing this field, I'll come down in this tractor and then tipper that Farmer Klein left up here.
I saved me a corn header. Oh, it's so small.
Well, we might have a bigger header on that other harvester.
That's bigger than the one I was just using, that's for sure.
Oh, this is a huge hill. We're having a hard time pulling up it.
Where do you want me? 62?
I don't remember where Grizzly said he was going to go, but wherever he doesn't go.
There's another corn header in New Holland up here.
77. We got 77. Corn over there.
Yeah, cow goes smooth out. That can be a problem with. Are you using embedded graphics, or do you have a separate graphics card? I really like that hill with the rock outcroppings. You know, you don't see that too often in maps, but there's a hill over there which is almost the highest point on the map, if not is the highest point on the map. And it's just got a bunch of rock outcroppings coming up through the grass. Good.
What field are you going to?
I'm on a field 62.
Okay, and Spectre, where were you headed?
62.
Okay. And Rockhound, where are you headed?
I'm gonna go to 77 where the corn's at, so I can get out of this gate.
Okay, I'll come to 77 and I'll run your color to you.
Okay.
If I can figure out how to get there.
That's my issue right now too.
How's the weather been in Colorado?
High of 72 today.
I think we're gonna back the. We're gonna leave the trailer over here on this side of the road, and because I think we'll be able to pull through with the fence there. So let's see how that works out for us. Even though we don't have traffic on the map, we do want to be a little courteous and not stick our header trailer too far out in the road, right? But we also need to be able to get around. Up. Can you tell I normally don't use drive control? I usually don't have to shift from forward to reverse. I just back up by holding the brake. Let's hope we don't have a ton of lag as we approach our header. Didn't make a royal mess of that. I think I'm somehow stuck in a hedge. So. You came the back way, I guess. Oh, this thing. Yeah, I'm making a horrible mess of this, ain't I? Oh. Yeah, if you can pull that out for me, that'd be awesome.
I'll be there. I gotta get this corn header on a trailer to get it out of the gate.
Okay.
Some nice vistas on this map, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was telling the people on the stream that what I really liked were the rock outcroppings on the hillsides. There's also a way of turning it off per vehicle, but I don't remember the keystroke to do that. What I do know is you definitely don't hit
Those sheep over here sound like they're definitely ill.
you definitely don't hit the M button, because that changes steering to something weird. Makes your steering completely uncontrollable. Have you all seen the preview videos for the new Black Sheep modding map?
What's that one called? What's that one called?
I think it's called something like This Old Valley or something.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
American style map?
I wouldn't say that. It's basically just like old streams, only bigger. Cow Goes Moose says it's the valley, the old farm. I knew it was something odd that made no sense. Probably just doesn't translate well. Isn't that the name of your map project?
No. But under the hasn't name yet. It's gonna be like a Illinois thing. You know what else I noticed about this map is I know it's supposed to be set. You could say that this is parts of even where I'm at, terrain and types of roads.
Yeah, there's been a couple good American maps, American-based maps, like oh, what's that map that Robert Burner likes so much? It's I don't know what it is, but it's supposedly set in like North New England or something. You know, so I'll see people in the forums ask for an American map that's kind of small, and I'll give them some suggestions. And then people come back and go, well, that's not an American map because it's not big fields and it's not flat.
Yeah.
It's like America is just big fields and flat. That's all it is. But no, a lot of it does look like this, you know. Not so much the hedges along the roads, but we got single lane roads, we got dirt roads, we got narrow lanes, windy hills, little fields tucked away. Pretty much anywhere that you can find a clearing, you can make a field out of it. Hey, Colby Brown, how you doing?
Illinois, and everything there is square, with the exception of we have a little bit of a creek that runs through that field. So 3 sides are square, and then 1 side is straight. You go anywhere out of the Midwest, it's U.S. farmland.
To your head. If I make a copy of my original mods folder and then start over, just add something mods, can making separate mod folder for game work. Yes. So what I would do, or what I've done, is I made a mods folder that I named 3Dudes mods. And I stuck all the mods for this map into that folder. And then when I wanted to play this map, I right-clicked on my mods folder and just renamed it to single player mods. Then I right-clicked on the 3Dudes folder, and then I picked, then I renamed the 3Dudes folder into mods, and then I launched the game. So then when I'm done with this, I'll rename this folder back from mods to 3Dudes, and then I'll rename the single player mods back to mods, and then I'll be all set and good to go again. So, Rockhound, how did you all fare out with all the rain from Irma?
We had about a day and a half of rain, light rain. Other than that was it. Very good, man.
Where are you at?
I am harvesting corn. Field 7.
No, I mean, where do you live?
Oh, Mississippi. Just north of Memphis, Tennessee.
So Colby, are you down in Florida area, or were you down there helping out?
I'm a transplant, born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. Moved here about 96 when I come to Mississippi.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah. Very humid.
You know, I was in Phoenix for a week, and everybody there is telling me that you know, they used to say that it's dry heat, but it's not even that anymore because of all the aerated golf courses and the people swimming pools in New York.
Yep.
You ready for me to empty you? I was going to move the header to a spot where you can grab it when you're done. You ready for me, Farmer Klein, or no? Doesn't look like it.
I'm about partway down the field. I'm at 43%, 44%. So Colby, what do you do? Are you like a lineman for a power company or utility company or what? Hey, how you doing, HD Wrenching? The guy on my stream saying, here, tipper, tipper, tipper.
I've seen that.
Colby Brown in the stream over here says he's about ready to head down to Florida for a whole bunch of overtime, up and restore power.
Oh, good luck with that, and God bless you for helping out.
Oh, thanks for bringing the header trailer in. It's very kind of you.
Should be able to grab it pretty easily.
Yeah, I don't have lag now. As soon as I go to dump this header on that trailer, I'll go from 30 milliseconds to 200 milliseconds, and it'll be awful again.
I agree with you, cows gonna move. They're way underpaid in my book.
What's a TKD 302?
That's your tipper.
Oh yeah, just look, right?
Yeah, I bet it does, Colby. I've got the J&M gravity cart mod. I haven't had a opportunity to actually use it, as you say, because all my maps are not in a position of harvest, but I'm eager to give them a try. He had a very similar grain cart on a farm when I was growing up. We didn't use it too terrible much because it didn't hold too much, but whenever we had a really small field or had to deal with a little bit of grain, we would bring that out. Calgo Moo's asking if anyone's used that J&M gravity cart yet.
No, not me.
Well, you could always tweak the capacity on the unit to make it hold less, or you just want a model that's physically smaller.
Who left that header trailer over there?
No, and I had a little bit of lag showed up when I got to run that thing. That's why I jerked out of the way real quick.
And here I thought I was doing you a favor.
Hey, Mark DuPont. There we go. So our favorite YouTuber had put up a video. It said West Coast episode 2, and it made me think, wait, have I seen West Coast episode 1? I had to really think back as to if I had seen the first episode, and then as he was talking about putting the lights in, and why he came to the
Wanna come get this, Grizz?
came to the area, I remembered episode 1 was
Oh, sure.
was him coming in
Not quite full, but
coming in in the dark of night.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, thank you. I can get back to work. Oh, the brakes are awful on this thing.
Alright, we're done over here on the soybean field. We can either go find a header for the sunflowers, or Our Spectre and I can split up, and we can tackle the field we just plowed with fertilizer and seed, and we can plow this field down here and do the same. Whatever you want to do.
I got a lot of corn ahead of me.
Alright, well, I can find a corn header to come help, and then maybe Spectre can go work on a or plowing this one, or cultivating and fertilizing the other one. Get it turned around. Let's hope I don't get laggy all of a sudden. Now that I'm trying to do some fine driving. Now, it would be nice to see one of those wheel rakes. I never used one in real life. The only rake I ever used was that little New Holland deal that's over at Modding Central. Even the rakes that are in game, I've never used in real life. But I've seen plenty of those wheel rakes around. They kind of intrigue me to their design. All right. Let's figure out where on earth we've got a corn header at. Let's just see even if we have a corn header for this harvester. So. Three harvesters, 2 corn headers, and 3 grain headers. Interesting. So I wonder where that one is. Try to find it. So I didn't set the map up. I don't know where it is. All right, where is it at? Some of these things. There we go.
Man. First one to get something stuck.
No, I beat you at that. I just didn't say nothing.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got
but you
it.
Get yourself out of it though.
He's got that one.
Yeah.
So
That don't count when you can get yourself out of trouble.
the other one's just a little baby header. All right, it's way up here, field 37. Okay.
I did get a chance to meet the neighbors though.
Cool.
Let's see here. We do a shortcut. No, I think the best bet's to double back. The password for the map.
Lewis wants to know the
Ed?
password for the map.
Yeah, it's over at it's over in a multiplayer
Posted
thread.
over on the 3Dudes forum.
So Rockhound, you got the big header. I gotta go get the little yellow header.
Oh, dude. Hard to hear that. If this is the big one, I really hate to see the small one.
It's the companion for your harvester. Yeah, I used the pull behind forage harvester that does grass pickup.
Yeah, I'm pretty stuck here.
Uh-oh. Need a tow bar?
Oh my, what are you doing way over there?
Was going back to 15. Or field 10 or whatever that is. Maybe we're on field 15, I guess.
All right, I'll tab around until I find something close to you. Oh no! Almost took the shell sign out. All right, I'm coming in the semi. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, I met the neighbors.
Oh, that was some lag.
Well, you are stuck, ain't you? Unhook your trailer. It pushed out of the way.
Yeah, it's on.
I think we'll need to reset that thing.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Howdy. Hello.
Hey, is this Ed?
Yes, it is. Also
Oh,
known
man.
as- Okay. Now I can hear you guys properly.
All right.
Hello, Ed. It's Jerry, Grizzly Bear. Did you get into the server okay?
I'm still working on that part of it. I'm in
Okay.
I'm on Discord now and I'm on this other. I'm just trying to figure out the rest of it.
All right, Spectre, I'm gonna have to reset that, I think, because we don't have the tow bar to pull you up out, and that thing's not going to back out of that spot. Oh, Grizzly's gonna have to reset you because I can't.
Alright.
Hang on, Farmer Klein. I'll message you the password.
A lot of this is new to me, so it's kind of confusing sometimes.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. I got to enter a password. And welcome back.
Okay, the stream just shut down on you guys.
Could not return vehicle tool. Oh, Spec, you're gonna have to jump out of it before I can reset it. Yeah, I had to shut the screen down so I could enter a password.
Ah.
I'll leave you this semi here if you want to use that to move the tipper around for now.
Okay.
Got so many different windows open, I'm getting confused here.
Guys, Cow Goes Moose says Spectre's been sniffing silage all day because of his erratic driving.
That's what I get for watching a map, trying to figure out where I'm going.
That was a heck of a hill. See why this harvester had such a hard time climbing it. The 6 farms on the map, I'm having a hard time trying to remember where I got what from what farm, so Duck's always going to be sorely confused when he finds stuff in completely the wrong farms. Hey Kyle, how are you doing?
Yeah, this is a beautiful map, but man, it's big.
I like big maps. Hey Grizz, you want to jump on this for a minute? I need to go AFK a second.
Okay.
Get it turned around. I got a GPS course set up.
Cool.
I'll be right back.
My game crashed.
Well, we're just going to leave that harvester here, and we're going to pick up the New Holland, since it better matches the head here. Let's spin around. It's up. And let's go see if we can't go help him out with the corn harvest. I'll repeat, guys, in chat. Maybe you in the stream, maybe you weren't around when we started, but anyone that's watching, this is an open multiplay server. Anyone that's watching that wants to join, all you got to do is be a member over to the 3Dudes Gaming Network, and there's a multiplay thread in there with a link to the server to download the mods. All the information on how to connect and the password to join is over in the multiplay thread over at 3Dudes. Anyone is free to join. Hey, Duck Zorly. Duck Zorly's over in the house. Just going to let him know that we've completely moved everything around. Nothing is where you found it initially. How did the kids' soccer practice go? I assume that's what you meant when you said football.
I had to restart my game, it crashed.
That's fine.
But then it's not helping, my net's going slow or something.
That's okay. You probably don't have a teenager watching a stream on her laptop and her phone and watching something on her TV. I don't hear you, Duck Zorly. Does anybody hear Duck in Discord?
Nope.
No.
See you in the channel, I just don't see you talking. I also don't see the little mute icon next to you either.
Okay, how's that? Can you hear me?
There you go. Now
Right
we
up.
got you.
Righto, cheerio, chap.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
G'day everyone. Sorry I couldn't join in. To answer your question, yeah, no, his soccer training did go well. Yeah, so I'm back for some lunch, won't be able to join in, and then we've got to finish off cleaning up the house for our clean-up day. So I just thought I'd pop in and say good day to everyone.
Thanks for popping in.
Oh yeah, always.
And of course making sure you're respecting my BM, and I heard your comment about it not being where it was set up. I want my BMs back where they were to start with. Thank you very much. The rest of it doesn't matter.
Oh, we haven't gotten around to mowing everything on the field yet.
Well, that's okay. You would have noticed I'd already mowed a couple of fields on the lower farm anyway.
Shocking. I don't think I even checked. The first thing I looked for is what kind of crops we could harvest.
Yeah, did you remember to turn on the crop growth? Because while I was setting up, I had it off and I didn't turn it back on when I finished setting it up this morning.
Okay, there we go. I didn't catch that either.
What, me talking?
No, the crop growth being off.
Ah, yeah, I did mean to put that on the message on the forum. Sorry, boys.
So heck, I've been sitting here watching grass grow and it hasn't been growing.
Yeah, exactly. You've been watching it grow when it's not been growing. Anyway, good to see you're all up and about. I'll have to check out of here, go have some lunch, and I may get back a little bit later. But otherwise, I'll definitely catch up next weekend, and I'll be on there during the week anyway.
Okay, cool. Hey, we bought another tipper.
All good. I didn't buy many tippers, so that's something I was going to get. So for all those that are watching either of the streams, I'll be on of an evening most, or occasionally this week on nights, so there will be someone there Australian time. So those Aussies that are around, you can come and join me there.
Or the real early bird owls that get up and want to multiplay first thing in the morning. It'll be late afternoon for you probably.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not saying that no one else can join, obviously, but I'll be on Australian evening time, so yeah. Got to run. Look after those big M's, FK.
All right, buddy.
And the sheep.
Take care, bud.
All right, chaps. See you all later.
Later.
Dude.
Oh, I had to check the map because I see a farm down there, and I was like, don't tell me that was the farm that I just drove halfway around the map from. But thankfully it wasn't.
Just messaged you the password there, Silver Dragon.
Okay, I got it, thanks.
What was the first field that we harvested?
15, wasn't it?
35.
35.
And the cloths and the plow sitting over there.
Yeah, you got GPS running, but I don't have the same size header, so I can't copy your course.
Yeah, I made it.
Yay!
Okay, I've never used this speed player thing.
The speed player mod?
Yeah, I've never played that before.
Yeah, just set it down to 0 speed and then you'll be used to it.
I think it's set by default that way. Running around normally. So, who needs what and who needs help with what?
There's a field that needs to be plowed, ain't there, Klein?
Yeah, hold on.
62, I think.
Where do you want this corn taken to?
So we just harvested field 62, so that could be plowed. There's a cloth and a big plow over at 35. We got 35 was just plowed. That could use fertilizing and cultivating. Want to do that?
I've got the sprayer now. I'm on the way over to 35.
Okay.
What silo do you want this corn in?
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I was just trying to line up a GPS and then I'll work on these up and downs with you.
I think I had a cultivator here. Get it out of your way with that boom.
Hey, Grizz, where do you want this corn? What silo?
I'd say the closest one. It's
Okay.
just north of this field, I believe.
Well, there's a silo at the farm that's over at field 43 and 15.
Okay.
There's only 2 silos that I know about.
go to one close to us. Somewhat close anyway.
Hey Robert, how you doing? They would definitely be able to help you out. I would say post your question and someone should be able to help you out. Right now in the world, am I off? Somehow I am off by just 2 rows. And I got Rockhound that Castor mod. I forgot to get it to him that night, so I got it to him I think this morning for him to look at.
First time doing this map too, so I don't know it at all.
That makes 4 of us.
Yeah, I'd say I'm gonna have to come in here off
That's
solo
why.
and try and get the layout of this map.
That's
a little
why
bit
I'm
better.
off. There, it wasn't right from begin with.
I don't think I've used this tractor I'm in right now ever because it's way different than what I'm used to.
Oh, what are you in? Oh, you're in the big Colossus. That thing's a beaut.
Oh, more than likely is. I'm just trying to get used to it. And this drive control I haven't really used before either, so it's kind of, some of it's new to me.
Yeah, just press the space bar. Will change your forward to reverse direction if you don't have other keys mapped to it.
Right. I'm using keyboard, so.
Oh, and I know why I missed those rows, Grizz. This thing defaulted to 6 meters when it's only 4.5 on the head.
Oh, that'll do it.
Because I was about to make another pass and was going to miss 2 more rows. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Wish these signs didn't have collision.
Hey, you almost got it. I can give you a little bump. You want me to?
Oh, it's caught on this front corner and it's being a real pain in the butt. Ah, come on.
Yeah, I think you got it now. There you go.
Damn.
Well, I don't know what the 16747 is.
There. I have no idea where I'm going yet, but hey.
That's half the fun, trying to figure out where to go. How to get to where you want to be.
I spent the first 30 hours on a map completely lost.
Which map was it at?
It's every map. Haven't you seen my videos? Don't you know I'm usually lost half the time I'm doing them? You on your way back, Rockhound? Because we're about
Yes, sir.
we're about done this thing.
Yeah, I just emptied. I'm on my way.
Some of these single lanes are really narrow. Huh?
Yeah, that is a little beast of a plow for this size map, but hey, you'll be done in about 5 minutes. That's the same plow we use over on the Mississippi River Valley map.
Yeah, nice plow.
Oh yes, well of course the Big Bud is a
Hey,
brute.
what field did you say you need plowed still?
Field 62. The Big Bud is definitely a brute.
Okay, down there. I was going the wrong way.
You want to turn at field 83.
I'm up by some grass fields. I'm gonna treat them and go back.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, spinning in circles here. Ah, yes, the Tri-6. That's the Tri-6. That's the one I used over on the Cherry Hills. That thing is a brute. It's loud too. It's awesome.
Only admins could use a chainsaw. Is that what I saw?
Oh, quack, quack, quack is coming.
Good duck.
He doesn't trust us.
Now we gotta behave, right, guys? Not.
Leave my big M's alone.
Gotta love it.
Why?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't think anybody's touched your big M's. Oh, I just saw a field go to Harvest State. Awesome. I don't have the right header for it.
Hell, I think I got turned around, guys.
Do we intend to go to 5x speed? I don't think I hit a button, did I?
At least you're not on 120 where it's straight crazy.
I may have bumped it.
It could have been me. I was just adjusting my keyboard.
Yeah, it was probably Doug Zorly.
Just blame me.
We will. Alright, we're ready for you when you get here, Rockhound. Then we're gonna run, I guess.
I think I'm almost there. I got turned around. I see you.
That's a trend on this map so far, is getting turned around.
Jesus, choose that way. Okay.
Nice. I see you now.
Here I am. All right. Fill her up. You see where that trailer is, Grizz?
The header trailer?
Yeah, it's over here up in the hill.
Yeah.
You want to run over and get that sunflower, or do you want to get some other cornfields that are ready to harvest over here now?
It's up to you.
Well, I got corn in the trailer, so where you want to go?
I think 63's corn. It's behind us. It's to the left. It's to the left of Rockhound, I think.
Yep. Go down and take a look at that.
86 has corn in it. Not ready to.
63 looks like it's good to go. You want to come down and get it? Not real big.
Let's see here. What do we have to do? We got to get out on the main road where we were.
Yeah, just take a left where I went, straight down that road in front of you. And it's down here. I'm fixing to open the gate up right now for y'all. So when you get to the roundabout, just stay to the right, follow it around. The gate's down by the end of the field.
All the way at the bottom of the map, looks like.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Dan, you can get lost around here.
Should be an easy one for GPS.
Sounds like this class has got a hell of a lot of power under it.
Oh, it does. Bad. I love that. I love that tracker.
Is that the Zerion?
Yeah.
They're awesome.
I made it.
Oh, maybe we'll see the train go by. What frequency? Does anybody know what frequency the train comes by?
Oh, there's Duck driving his famous little...
I think he was worried we would sell the big M's and buy the Pro Hopper, the Amazon Pro Hoppers. He's over there doing circles, donuts.
Circles of joy.
I see him doing donuts in the field that we just harvested. Spreading his wings, if you will.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I can fly.
Let me see if I can get this cloud under.
There's no grass over there, Duck.
I'll make grass.
There you go.
That's the grass dance.
What do I have a feeling we're gonna have about 40 fields of grass?
I was very tempted, I can tell you, when I was setting it up. I thought that'd be quite a an interesting proposition when everyone came in for the first time.
Are there fermenting silos on this, or is everything in the flat bunkers?
I think they're all ground bunkers. That was Doug Zorly that felt he could fly. Cows go moo.
So what do you need then? You don't need anything. You got rock count collecting, so
Go cut some grass, Duck.
We got a field that's been sprayed. I don't know if we're cultivating that or seeding that.
One they just harvested up there needs to be plowed.
Yeah, we got.
I'm doing 60 fields in place.
Field 77, we just finished over there. That can be plowed up.
alright, I'll go see if I can find a plough. I'll go put this under lock and key.
Lock and key. You got a password for the keyless entry, right?
Yeah, there's a special password for the big M.
It's called quack quack.
There you go.
It used to be keep off my grass, but that's not what I'll get. See, so who said there wasn't going to be anyone online? I mean, come on, Jerry.
No, I didn't say there would be nobody. I just wasn't sure how many to expect. So we've got a good turnout.
I think we'll get a bit of a following when a few of the boys that are in the chats, whoever's streaming, decide to want to come along and join in.
I'll tell you, next time I'm going to stream it too.
Well, this is my first. This is my first time inside the stream, so
I won't be streaming. I'll do some recording, but I can't stream because my internet provider, even though I've got a really fast download, my upload, I can't even do 360p.
oh, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, because the enjoyable part's actually all the interaction. The hardest part I'm finding with doing the recording is, as you can probably tell sometimes, is finding something to say. I mean, Eustace and Jerry do it really seamlessly. I mean, well, we know Eustace just dribbles anyway, but yeah, that's the hardest part I find. But if you're interacting with people, I'll find that so much easier. And I know I'm safe because Eustace won't be watching this stream, so.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you have an active chat and a lot of questions and things like that.
Well, I've been following most of you guys, I guess for the past almost year now.
Cool.
And
Following or stalking?
I think I've seen almost every one of Farmer Klein's streams. I've seen a couple of yours there, and I like how you do your storylines. I think that's cool.
Yeah, when Klein did my my map, I got hooked on him right then and there. Did an awesome job.
Well, I kind of like that map too. I've done a lot on that one.
Cool, thank you.
No problem.
I tell you, it's fun when you do a map and the map author watches your videos and comments. It's happened twice so far for me.
What version are you playing? Version 2, right?
I have your most updated one, yeah.
Well, just to let you know, I don't know if you've done anything with the hops, but I fixed the problem with the hops. The hops are working a lot better. I just haven't done an update.
I haven't done nothing with the hops. I just replant it and do whatever the game gives me, you know?
Right, I got you.
I didn't notice anything with the hops. What was going on with the hops?
You see how the header laid it down when you cut it?
Oh, the 24 days are going pretty good. Cows go moo.
Yeah, but the way the harvester, when you go to harvest the hops, it lays it down like a blanket instead of chops it up or chops it off at the stalk.
A fair bit.
If you got chopped strong, right?
No, I had the hang on a second.
A fair bit further than the recordings show. I've made it up to day 8 of summer, and I'll be jumping over into midsummer very shortly.
Yeah, I'm glad this thing doesn't have a tickler in the center because it drives me nuts.
Oh, by the way, just as a heads up, if you ever go to transport anything on this map using the low loader, don't.
Okay.
Because you get caught up on a lot of the rises on the hills, and also some of the entrances to the farms where they've got the cow gates.
Yeah.
You get stuck on those because it's too low.
Too low on this. Yeah.
As in the trailer in its front hitch get caught on it, and you can't. You have trouble getting it down. You got to disconnect, move, disconnect. So it's a bit of a pain.
It's the block shape IDs were set wrong.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah, they should have been set the same as the corn, and that's what actually makes it look like it's chopped like the corn is, like it's harvested. Before I did that, it was laying it down like a blanket, and to me it looked awful. But I got it fixed now. And you can only plant it with the planter, that not the sowing machine, but the planter, like what you have to plant corn with and sunflower. And you can only harvest it with a corn header now, or a maize header.
I've got modded seeders and headers that I've harvested, so.
I just knocked
I don't think I'm going to make an update. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is.
The only thing that I noticed is on the east end of the map, there's some weird terrain that's not reflected in the ground, but you go over your tractor, like you can feel the 6.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I really noticed.
I was going to look at that. Now you got me wanting to dig into that map again.
And again, I'm not complaining. It's just that's the only thing I noticed that I had an issue with.
Well,
it's been a lot of fun.
Cool. Yeah, if I know of any errors on it or any issues, I'll look into them. And you guys about got this one knocked out already.
Yeah, it's not too terrible big.
62's plowed out.
All right, we also harvested. We also did a harvest on 77, so you could plow that if you wanted.
Yeah, what was it? 35 has been sprayed, I think, fertilized. Yeah, 1 layer of fertilizer on 35 and 62, so those can be cultivated.
62 was sprayed?
Looks like it. According to my map, it is.
Oh, that's just the chopped straw. It could be sprayed.
Okay. And field 6. But 35, I know has been sprayed.
I'm on the way.
I'll come around.
I was on the way to 62 now with the sprayers.
No, I just plowed it, so it's ready.
Alright, so I'm heading to, what was it, 77?
77 needs to be plowed.
Roger that. Who left the low boy here in the shop?
Over on PCSG, where to post your problem.
Okay, that's back the other way.
I think there's a modding forum. Let me check real quick.
There goes the train, Farmer Klein.
Oh, I can't see it. It's trees. There's a forum called map. No. There's a forum called Modding Help. Under Farming Simulator Games section, there's a section called Help and Support.
How many
modding
Xerons
help?
did I buy? I only bought the 2, did I?
That would be probably a good place to ask your question.
Or did you buy 1 or 2 of them? Jerry?
The only thing that we have bought this session is 1 tipper, because we had 165 telehandlers, but only 1 tipper.
I was working on it. I was just putting a telehandler in each farm. That was the thought process.
I know. And hey, I'm glad you chose my favorite telehandler.
Oh, look, it's my favourite too, apart from the class. There's a class mod. That one's quite a nice one. Quite a nice one. So what I've done, I've just bought the Challenger MT900E along with another player. I figured we're going to need at least 3 players anyway.
Great news is since these fields were not plowed nor were they fertilized, we should get higher yields next time around.
Yeah, true.
Shouldn't we be spraying them before we harvest them? Get at least 1 fertilizer layer?
You can't fertilize a crop that's ready to harvest.
I'll wait for Grizz to come up here and top me off. I'll take this load back to the grain bin.
Okay, I'm headed your way.
All right.
So how much better is the mown grass texture on this map though? Have you guys noticed it from a distance now?
I haven't seen it really myself.
Well, when you're driving around for this map, because Bullet Bill put the different grass textures on.
Oh,
You can
okay. Yeah, I have
see-
noticed that.
Yeah, well, from a distance you can actually tell that a field's actually been mown, whereas before and by default you can mow a grass field, and as soon as you start going at some distance, it looks exactly the same as what it would if it was mown or not.
Oh, I got you.
I think this is going to be a lot more fun, you know, going through doing this server like this.
Oh, I hear the train. I won't be. I can't see it because of the trees.
Tell you what, Rockhand, I didn't think it was going to yield for you then.
He's going too slow.
Well, I was driving on the proper side of the road for the map.
Oh, is that what it is? I'm sorry. I'm used to the right hand, left hand lane, right hand lane. I don't know.
I know, but I get corrected on my Churn Farms map when I drive the wrong way.
No, that's right.
Okay, where are you headed, Klein?
I thought I would continue the corn trend. 86 is ready to harvest in its corn.
For Robert in FK's stream, what's the problem you're talking about? I can't scroll up, but I don't know what the problem is, and I'll tell you where you can post it.
Got a map modding question.
Okay, I would suggest perhaps go to the PCSG forums and post in there. I think there's a few more guys there with a bit more map making experience that may be able to help you.
Yeah, that's what I suggested. He was saying he didn't know which forum over there to post in. I think I got him the right answer.
Cool.
I lagged up there for a second.
Now this harvester might be small I got, but the head, since it flips up, I don't have to mess with the header trailer. It saves me a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
So, Rockhound, you mentioned Maya. I haven't really looked for Maya tutorials on YouTube. Are there a ton of them out there? Like
Plenty. There's plenty. And actually, Maya actually has her own YouTube channel. So there's anytime I have an issue with Maya, I can go to YouTube for it. There's a guy named Mike Hermes. Search him on YouTube. He does a lot of really good stuff on Maya, and a little bit on Blender. Not much on Blender. More on Maya and Photoshop.
I've seen his Blender stuff now that you mentioned it. Is Maya an animation thing too, or no?
Yeah, Maya will do animation, but there's certain things that are required by the Giants engine to run the animation. You can't just make an animation and drop it in and expect it to work. It has to be told what to do with either a Lua script or a XML file.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mod buildings in the map. It's just, it seems like programs that have animation capabilities are just so much harder to use, or to learn, because there's so many more features.
Right. Maya, it took me several months just to get the basics of Maya down. And I'm no expert. I'm far from being an expert with Maya, but I know the basics now. And if you look at what the Windy City Grill is in my map, I did that completely in Maya. And it's not perfect, but it's not bad for a beginner.
Hey, is there a sales point for compost on that map?
Just the BGA. Oh, the compost. Actually, I don't think there is.
Yeah, I put one of those sale point 150s on there.
Yeah.
I was making compost way too fast.
Yeah, I put it mainly in there for the greenhouse.
Right.
Jenny's Jungle.
Jenny's jungle. What field do you guys at, Klein?
86. I don't know. It's a cornfield.
So, Mr. Klein,
Yes, sir.
I took the challenge and had a look at that class Jaguar 1400.
I know it's bad, isn't it?
I had to stop my review because I was being not so much insulting, but I wasn't being very respectful. But yeah, and then I went to do a review on. I found a big M2, and I was doing the same to that. So I've decided I'm not going to review any product that I don't like because I was getting very aggressive towards them. And I respect our modders too much to do that. But yeah, thanks very much for that. That class got used for about 5 minutes, then put in the bin.
Now.
It's got potential, but it's not there.
Oh, look, of course, yeah, a bit more work on it and some better textures, and if they learnt to do the steering the same as the class Syrian, so when you go to the reverse mode, the steering switches, then it would be fine. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, thanks for wasting my time with that initially.
Not a waste of time.
I did also download, after watching Canadian Rob's latest stream, or one of his streams, the modified Big M that's got the 50-foot mowing width on it. And I was expecting that to be a bit of a butchered mod. I was actually quite surprised. It actually wasn't that bad.
Okay, 63 has been plowed.
You're able to plow a lot faster than we can make fields harvested.
And I'm taking my time, so I'm getting used to this unit. We're trying to. First time using it, so...
I'm just going to dive in the middle of this field, Jerry, and kind of work up the hill. Our working widths are so far apart that it's hard for me to come in behind you because you're wider than I am. So I'll just try to take out little chunks of the field.
Sorry, Spectre.
Not a problem.
I don't mind harvesting because I can't remember when the last time I harvested because, well, with the single player challenge all I did was mow grass. Then every map I've played since then I'm still in spring or early summer. I probably haven't run a harvester in probably about 4 months.
Something very rewarding about harvesting.
Yeah, when I put this mod folder in, there was 2 mods that basically I had to override because they were the same.
You broke up a little bit. Were you saying they were different versions? You had to overwrite them?
No, I guess they were the same version because it said it was comparing the two folders, and I just overwrote them, and just replaced the folder. It said like, you want to replace with this folder, and I said go for it.
This cloud texture looks a little different too.
I think it's pretty cool looking. The bullet bill always does good maps and textures, and I like playing his maps.
I think for the player texture, didn't you put in 64 angles? That also helps with the look of it, because you've got more angles as you're playing around, so it doesn't sort of go at sharp angles when you're doing a turn.
How's the weather upside down land?
It's a nice warm day actually, thanks very much, in upside down land, so we might actually be able to stop walking on our hands and our head today and actually get some sunshine on them.
I guess we're upside down land to you too. Works both ways.
Rockhound looks lonely.
Do what?
I said, you look lonely sitting there.
Yeah, just waiting for them boys to get done out in the field there.
Right, 77's plowed.
Alright, I mean we got cultivating, or we could start planting, popping seed in the ground.
Well, I gotta go park because I need to take off and get some work done, so I gotta go to a presentation dinner tonight, so I'll leave the rest of the plowing to you guys.
Alright, thanks for coming in.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No worries, mate, haven't left yet.
Yeah, I'm going to be bailing here in a few minutes as well.
I can get a cultivator and go up there to 35.
You want to, Rockhound, you want to take back over this combine?
Sure, I can. I'll leave this thing parked over here on the side.
Robert's asking how you're doing, Rockhound.
I'm good, Robert. Thanks for asking. How you doing?
Get stuck.
Alright guys, I'm going to bail out of here.
Alright, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, you guys have fun.
Thank you, sir. Good talking
See
with
you,
you.
Jerry.
Oh, what's going on here?
So the preferred fertilization method of this group is liquid, huh?
Yeah, at the moment, I might have a chat with Jerry. We might put the manure mod in as well and do some flunging, because we'll have some cows running soon enough. So we'll put the manure buy point in, and then we might be able to do some dung flunging prior to ploughing to give us that first stage of fertilisation. And it gives us something extra to do as well.
I think if you have the manure mod and chop straw in, I think you actually get two fertilizers after a harvest if you put chop straw down and then you fling manure. think you might end up with three stages just by doing that.
Oh, that's all right. That just means then that if you sow without a with a seeder that hasn't got a fertiliser, then you only got to fertilise it once to get your full crop output.
I think the reason why I brought it up, Klein, is because you mentioned the AR Amazon sprayer in one of your streams the other day, and I kind of said, yeah, I use that. I just realized that you were using the liquid fertilizer sprayer, and I use the solid one. I just find the boom's a little awkward. I'd rather broadcast the solid fertilizer, but to each his own.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's cool with the AR is they both have the same spread.
Yeah, but the solid one doesn't get caught around trees, and the other one is easily just the one with the boom out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Plus that green one, the broadcast spreader, it holds like you never run out of fertilizer in that thing.
Alright boys, it's been fun. I'm glad I did spend some time with you. I'm going to have to take off, and I'll catch you all back on here soon. Thanks very much.
All right, take care, bud.
Take care.
Bye all.
Robert's saying he's got a texture problem, Rockhound. I don't know if he'll be able to describe it in chat. That you could on I guess something. Yeah, I don't know if it's a building, a mod, piece of equipment, or if it's the map itself.
Alright, I gotta get more fertilizer somewhere.
I can either buy it at the store, or you can just use one of the farm fill points, whichever you wish.
Robert, what are you having an issue with? Looking at the thing now.
Here, let me pull up ahead so you can get a... Can you get on the side there now?
Yeah. You're gonna need to know if it's a DTX5, DTX3, or DTX1, depending on if it has a, hang on a second. It's got to have a channel, another channel in the texture itself. Are you using, what is it, Photoshop? Or, what's that other one?
GIMP?
Hey, 33's corn. It's ready to harvest. Just close out the corn.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm tabbed out for a minute. Ain't nothing there. basic text or texture file, you got 4 channels, right? Three different colors. You see, like, you have your RGB, your red, your green, and your blue. All right. What you need to get is this little program called WTV. Right? You can get it from, if I'm not mistaken, from the NVIDIA website. Okay, search WTV, and it's a little program that you can open up your texture files in it, and at the bottom it will tell you what format it is, and it will say whether it's the, let's see here, DX1, DXT1, DXT3, or DXT5. Depends on how many channels it has. You need to make sure the texture file that's showing you that error matches the format of all the other texture files. You kind of understand what I'm saying? That's where your error is coming from.
Some of these hills are horrendous.
I see you got WTV. All right. If you open that up, open up your texture file in WTV and open up the standard texture files that are in your map, and look at the bottom in WTV. It'll tell you what format it is and what it's got. Right. Okay. It might be an older map. It was an FS17 map or an FS15 map. Okay. It should be fine then, if it's FS15 or 17 that you're importing it from. But you still need to look at WTV, drop it in there, see what all the other texture files are, what format they are, and then make that one that's throwing you the error the same. You do it by, when you save it to DDS, you have an option. They are DTX1. Alright, what's the one that is throwing you the error? We done harvesting for now, Farm?
Well, I'm over here in 33 with corn.
Oh, okay. See if I can get this up to this trailer.
That'll close out the corn on the map, I think.
How big is that field?
It's bigger than
It's a good
35
size.
was.
Okay, I'm convinced there's no way to get to the farm from the southwest.
Which farm? There's 6.
The one on the southwest of the map, the orange one, that didn't help you.
You have to go across the bridge. I think it's by field 73. So you go up and you keep going straight where that 4-way intersection between 84 and 85. Keep heading west and then that loops you down around the railroad tracks. Then there's a bridge that goes across the railroad tracks, and then it just keeps coming down until you finally get to that farm. Looks like you're on the railroad tracks right now.
I am.
It's taking a shortcut.
Well, let's hope the train doesn't come by. I really like the the map border picture on the map. The hills and the mountain off in the distance.
Okay. Some of these fields are in interesting shapes.
Yeah, and you'll see some fields have utility poles in them, and those utility poles do have collisions.
Sounds familiar. I know another map that's got utility poles and collisions on it.
Yeah, it might have been by the same guy.
How full are you there, Klein?
37%.
Okay, I'll come up beside you, take what you got, and then I'll go jump this because it's almost going on this tipper. Come on, there we go.
That can be a fun challenge trying to match pace with somebody.
I usually do pretty good with it. If I can get it just right, I'm good.
It's a long way to go for fertilizer.
Well, be glad there's 6 farms, right?
I didn't find a fill on one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Mark.
pump this thing.
I got this header stuck in the shrubs.
Let me know if you need me to reset it, because I'm not going to be on for very much longer.
I got it out.
You all are free to be on as long as you want, as often as you want.
Now I am stuck on top of my header.
There should be a silo on the farm right across the street from us.
Okay, I think I see it.
Hang on, Robert. If that's the poppy doesn't have a distance texture file, you're going to need to copy one and rename it. One that has a similar distance texture to it. Find another one that has a similar distance texture to it, copy it, and rename it. And make sure it's set to the right properties when you save it as DDS. Alright. You can go ahead and reset this header. Fine, it's upside down. I can't get it. I can't pick it up.
You might as well reset everything then, because you're going to have to drive all the way up here to field, right above field 14 to get it.
Yeah, let me run it over real quick, see if I can flip it over.
Hey, Rockhound, if you need another combine, there's one here.
Yeah, reset everything. It's fine. Let me get it out of it.
All right. That other harvester, we only have 2 corn headers. We don't have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that one would be fine if we're doing grain harvesting, which we can do. I mean, there's lots of fields to harvest. So somebody would rather harvest. There's plenty of stuff to do.
Robert, are you getting that error when you start up Giant Zetter with your map in it loaded?
Okay, I'm on my way back to the field. With the
Are you getting a black screen when you load up Giant Zetter with that map? Thank you.
Where the
Now,
hell is the fertilizer fill on this?
Where did it go?
Alright.
Main farm. Yeah, then your issues with your sorghum, I'm pretty sure. Gotta be.
Back here where I am. Where I am.
I'm trying to find you, fine.
Vector over here. Turn around. It's around the corner. It's around the corner over here.
Inside, huh?
That should be that barrel right there.
Got it. This thing only holds 1,200, huh? With the inspection tank and everything, huh?
No, that's the front tank. You'll have to switch to the back tank to fill that one.
I just let that tractor and trailer face up beside their farm, and I'm gonna plow this other field.
Okay, I'm not going to finish harvesting this. I'm going to probably ditch here in about 5 minutes because it's 4:45 for me. But like I said, you all are free to stay on as long as you want. Jump in as often as you want. It's an open community server for 3Dudes members, and that's all you.
Cool. I'm probably gonna call him pretty soon myself. If you can, Robert, if you can send me a screenshot of what you're talking about, send it to my YouTube page. I'll be happy to look at it for you. Let me see that error you're looking at.
I think it's the curse of extra fruit types. Or crop types. I don't know why they call them fruit. Not fruits.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
Well, this has been fun tonight.
Oh yeah, it's been great. I love it.
I don't know why I can't get this back tank to refill.
You might need to pull up because you're not in the trigger for the back tank.
I've got the developer mode tool open. I don't even see the square here for it.
Alright, let me check.
There it is.
So Klein, this server runs 24/7.
Yep. It's my
So that
understanding.
means whatever we don't get harvested. Oh, but he got withering turned off. That's right. Never mind.
I think the front tank was the back tank was full and the front tank was empty. I think you were filling what was already full.
At 2200 now? Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm already getting pretty mad at these trees. They're getting in my way.
Chop them down.
It's an option.
You need a big daddy.
Is that the one that instantly makes it wood chips?
Yeah, it's one of those cheater mods.
Hey Gunslinger, how you doing? We're about ready to close out the stream actually. But the guys are probably going to hang on the server for some period of time left and keep on working. But I'm going to head on out here very, very briefly. I'm probably just going to try to square this off a little bit.
Plowing tractor beast is just eating through this field.
That's why I like the Kloss so much.
Your onion diffused PNG must have the same properties as the other texture. Okay. The onion diffused DDS value, you need to make sure it has the same DTX1 as you save it to DDS. Make sure you check it for DTX1 when you go to your output channel. Okay. Make sure it has an output channel. Now you have to make an output. Put it in there and save it as DTX. Okay, your millet diffused PNG is giving you an error. Same thing. You gotta do your onion, drink the millet, single millet, cotton, and your mullet diffused. Check all 4 of those folders files. Make sure they're all set to DTX1. You save it to .dds. Make sure they all have the appropriate output channel. And that should take care of that problem. I am having the worst luck with this combine.
All right, guys. I've got this New Holland combine lined up over here on this cornfield. I'm gonna head on out. Enjoy the rest. Enjoy the rest of your evening and tomorrow. I'm gonna be busy the next couple of days. I won't be on. I won't be doing farm stuff, but like I said, it's available for you all to just mess with.
You gonna be racing?
Yeah, I got to practice tomorrow for iRacing releases their new. They change over to a new track every week, and
okay.
they cycle over on Monday at 8 p.m. for us. It's
Nice.
it's Tuesday midnight UTCs when they switch to a different track. So
Cool.
it's always Monday at 8 p.m. for us. Well, until we time change it, I guess it'll be 9 p.m.
Right.
Or 7 p.m. That's it. But yeah. So tomorrow night's gonna be practice for next week's race, and then Monday will be racing then next week's track. So I'll see you guys next time.
All right, Farmer Klein. Take care, buddy.
It's been fun.